La santé, c'est la vie. Eh bien, dans God Worshippers, nous portons rubrique santé pour vous. Bonne audition avec Nurse Mike.
Hello guys, welcome. Et on salue nous tous qui branchés pour présentation médicale hebdomadaire sur groupe God's Worshippers. Et non pas moi, c'est Mike. Et tout d'abord que nous commençons, je voulais voir une salutation by Sister Stephanie, who's in charge of this platform, c'est qui en tête là. Et we think you're doing an amazing job, an extraordinary job, so keep it up, can be filmed par la gay. Et Brother Jay qui toujours voit encouragement pour travailler en commencer et avancer de l'avant. And we thank you for your work. And so let's start, guys. Sans trop tarder, on va rentrer dans le sujet nous pour asseoir, qui c'est colon cancer, cancer du côlon. And some of you guys may be familiar with it, some of you may not be. So c'est ça que nous là pour share information so that we become more knowledgeable. So, m pa prentre nan tout pathophysiology cancer du colon, mais m just vle ba nou enough information so that you can maybe knowledgeable about the disease in order to prevent it or see if not prevent it but to detect it early. Okay? So, an pale de risk factor ki sa meton moun plus a risk pour cancer du colon. The number one risk factor is age. Et plus on moun vin âgé, c'est plus yo gen chance pour yo développer cancer du côlon. On lot risk factor, on lot facteur qui ka meton moun plus à risque, c'est garçon. Et en tant que garçon, nous gen plus chance pour nous développer cancer du côlon que mesdames yo gen. So that's another thing. Another risk factor is smoking. Moun qui fume en pile, yo gen un peu de chance pour développer. Et on l'autre bagage que nous pas penser, c'est moun qui mange en pile viande rouge, red meat, what we call red meat. So chaque lot sorti c'est steak ou bien steak ou manger chaque jour, that puts you at risk for colon cancer. Moun qui boit en pile, ça met at risk, to develop colon cancer. All right. So, l'autre risk factor encore que nous avons identifié pour vous, c'est que si vous avez un monde dans la famille qui a une histoire comme si qui était diagnosé avec colon cancer, anybody in your family that was diagnosed with colon cancer, that puts you at an increased risk of developing colon cancer because there's some genetics in it. So, tout bagay sa, se pa pou fò peur, but plus info, plus ou équipé avec information, plus ou ka pren soin tête ou pi bien. Okay? So, after we talk about risk factors, let's talk about signs and symptoms to look for. Ba, si kek sin pour keep your mind open, if you see them, to get checked out immediately. Si le wal nan toilet ou gen san, kote pat supposé gen san, it might be a sign to see your doctors. Tant kou moun ki gon chanjman nan jan ou fe bezwen ou. Gen moun se yo komanse yo gen diare non-stop. Gen moun se ale ou pa ka ale memi. They cannot relieve themselves. That's what we call constipation. Yo constipé. So any of these two, constipation, diarrhea, and some bagay ki komanse, like you don't know where it came from out of nowhere, so it might be a good thing to get checked out. Gede moun tou yo senti gaz, toujou ap senti gaz, you're bloated. Anpil fwa nou panse se indigestion ki cause tel bagay, nou just pa pay li mind, we just don't pay mind. But that's not the way to go about it because a lot of times they occupying the yo, they become worse, and it's when it becomes worse that's when we try to do something about it. In that case, it might be too late. So pay attention to all these little things, diarrhea, constipation, bloated, when you have too much, when you feel like you're filled with gas and all that stuff, blood in the stool. Keep keep that in mind. Um, Gen sa wele ke does colon cancer develop, se ke gen sel nan kolon an ki kontinue grandi because of something like genetic mutation or whatever the reason may be, but yo kontinue grandi, e sel sa yo grandi kote pa suppose grandi, so in turn they turn into cancer. Anything that grows that's not somewhere it's not supposed to grow, it can turn into cancer. So sa gen de bagay yo le polyps that grow in the colon. and they can detect them with colonoscopy. So c'est ça qu'il faut ouais moun passer for men after the age of 50 years, they want you to get a colonoscopy, I think every year, if I'm not mistaken. Just sure, because you can never be too sure. But if they can detect these cells that overgrow, then they can treat it before it becomes cancerous. So c'est ça que fait nous dit qu'on s'allait wal nan toilette ou checker pour si gen san lor fin fait besoin. So this is one of the indications because cell sayo they in the colon, so sometimes they burst and then that's where the blood comes from. So when you see the blood in your stool, you can know that there are polyps in there that are not supposed to be up there. So toujours can be sa mind. Because the thing is this, m konen nan komunote nou an, nou pa reme al we dokte, jist le nou rive nou va ka mache anko, den sentim ba ka fonksyone anko, e lesen al we dokte. But an pil nan bagay sa yo, if they are caught early, you have a better chance of like dealing with it and then a better chance of living a normal life. You comprend? So, tankou bagay, colon cancer is not something to be played with. When it is caught early, like you have a good chance of like when you catch it early and deal with it at the early stage, you have a good chance of treating it and then living your life the way that you were living. But when it gets to in the later stages, well, the chances of survival are very rare. So, les nou senti on bagay paranormal, son bagay m toujou apreche nou. Whenever you feel like something is not right, don't wait till li fe so ate, il sa pou al we doktor. But if something doesn't feel right, go see your doctor. Get your normal checkups. So treatment for colon cancer is what? There's many different treatment for it, depending on the stage. So see, if you don't know the stage, there's the only way to know, like, avant commencer traitement, c'est dans qui stage lié. And pour moun nan tou, everybody's not the same. So is their own individual. So tout moun repon a traitement diferemment. So si son bagay, gen de moun se, when they do the biopsy for the polyps, they might decide that, radiation treatment. Sometimes people, if it's in the advanced stage, they might have to do surgery to remove part of the colon and all that good stuff. But pas derive in the slice ça. OK? So, j'aime toujours apprécier là. Puis bon traitement, c'est prévention. So, go get checked up by your doctors. If you feel something is not right, go get checked up. Don't wait till it's too late to go get, to be taken to the hospital by the ambulance and then il laisse out ou tap souffrir avec un stage 4 colon cancer and then kounya la, it's at the last phase and then that's when you're hoping for a miracle. Parce que mon Dieu ba nou knowledge, he gave us he gave us science. So let's put these knowledge to work. C'est pas nous finissons bagay laisse na prier pour miracle. And men in general, if you are, look out for these symptoms, toujours chercher pour garder symptoms ça parce que malgré nous dit qu'on ça li passe plus dans monde après 50 ans, but that doesn't mean que avant 50 ans ou pas again. There's a high chance you might get it, and then especially if we talked about these risk factors, si te gon moun nan famon ki te gen cancer colon, ou bien si son moun ki fume, son moun ki boit en pile. So all these things might contribute to you getting colon cancer sooner. And if you are 50 years or older, même si ou te vivon vi kote ou pa jam gen pièce problème médical, so let's keep it that way. Just get checked up regularly and then follow your doctor's tande le bon conseil tande yo. So follow up with them if anything. So et kon sa seulement nou ka prevente ba sa pou yo pa comme si tu mob family nou ou bien ourselves ou bien moun ke nou konnen ke nou eme. So I hope this information nou pa just kite entre nou zore pase nou lot zore, but nou share li avec zami nou family nou tou. Et comme ça, we live a better life and a more healthier life. Thank you guys pour attention que nous prêtez maintenant et moi souhaite nous l'autre semaine si Dieu veut. Bye bye, à la prochaine.